childhood. My mother's a rebel, but she absolutely refuses to admit it. My grandmother brought her up to be very Jewish. I mean, my grandmother is like Woody Allen in drag. And I try to tell my mom, you know, you're a bit of a rebel, and she's like, she doesn't understand. And I'm like, well, for the first place, Mom, you had me baptized. My mother, she believes in alternative religious experiences. Like, for instance, we never went to temple on Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur. So every week instead, she would take us to Narcotics Anonymous to say the NA prayer. It was like, this was my religion when I was a kid. I mean, I remember I was in school, and they said, does anybody know about the 12 days of Christmas? And I'm like, raising my hand, I'm like, yeah, you know. First day of Christmas, you admit you have a problem. You know? I had no idea. Jack and Jill fell down a hill because they, like, totally relapsed on some really bad shit, you know what I'm saying? So my parents got divorced, and my mother started dating this guy named Jerry. He's on crack. She thinks the world of him. And it's like every time that I ask her for serious advice, she, you know, like, for instance, should I move to the city or should I stay out of the burbs, Mom? She's like, Cara, what would Jerry do? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you say to this? You know, I'm like, I don't know, Ma. What would Jerry do? Why don't we call up the warden and ask? So it was obviously a pretty permissive environment that I was raised in. My sister and I could play with firecrackers and, you know, set them off inside. But if you took the tag off of a Beanie Baby, or you took Barbie out of the box, you were in some deep shit. It's like, do you know how hard it is to have Barbie and Ken make out when they're in the boxes? I was like, Ma, seriously? Can we not play with Barbie and Ken like normal kids? She was like, well, just think, Cara, it's like I always say, what would Jerry do? Thank you so much.